The years between 14 and 30 mark a pivotal period in your life. You can either lead your dream life by 30 or settle for a mundane and unhappy life. Hence, it is essential you carefully examine your daily habits and mindset if you truly want to make the most of these years. This isn't like one of my normal videos. I'm about to give you the brutal truth of life. Most people spend this time period trying to squeeze as much pleasure out of life as possible. But in reality, all they're doing is borrowing happiness from the future. Let me make it clearer for you. Suppose there are two versions of you, A and B. A lives a life of pleasure, wasting time scrolling on Instagram, hanging out with the people who encourage him to do the things he shouldn't be doing, and always giving his teacher excuses as to why he hasn't submitted his homework. A continues with this lifestyle for the next 16 years, taking his studies with a grain of salt, maximizing pleasure, and neglecting important sectors of his life. By the time A reaches 30, A has settled for a life of mediocrity. A didn't study hard enough in school, hence he got into a so-so college, with so-so grades, and eventually lands a crappy job. A is a lazy, weak, and careless individual, and in order to avoid a lifetime of loneliness, settles for below than average partner, who A didn't even want to marry in the first place. After finding out that a partner would not brighten his pathetic life, A then tries to start a family. But what kind of parent would A truly turn out to be, given A's poor performance in life? Don't worry, A says, because A has high hopes his Dogecoin crypto investment will skyrocket any day now. I hate to break it to you, A, it's not going up. Days, weeks, months, even years go by, and A never gets to live the dream life he had in mind when he was just a little kid. Do you genuinely want this life? I want you to know that this could potentially happen. Hence, essentially pay close attention to what I'm saying in this video, because I don't want that future for you. Now it's time to give you hope with B. B used to be just like A, till B watched this video and turned B's life around. B started putting himself as his number one priority. B ignored his lizard brain and started focusing on optimizing his life, so that by the time he's 30, B would have everything he's wanted in life. While A lives a life of pleasure, B is grinding away. B pays attention in school, making sure he aces his quizzes and excels in his tests. When B comes home, the work doesn't end just yet. B does more studying, eats nutritious food, and also exercises. More importantly, B focuses on his side business he plans to grow over the next 16 years. But B realizes that achieving his dream life does not only include financial success. B realizes he needs to put a significant amount of effort into improving his social skills, appearance, and also make sure to spend time with his family. As time goes by, B notices his entire life improves as a whole. B makes more genuine friends, has an athletic physique, lands a high-paying job, all because of his hard work in school, and spends his extra time working on his side business, which has grown a tremendous amount since B was 14. B eventually makes more money on his side business than his main job. That B quits his job and focuses 100% of his resources into his now main business. As time goes by, B's business exponentially expands, till B owns a successful business. By the time B is 30 years old, he can travel as much as he pleases. He's married to the partner of his dreams, and has children that B will genuinely raise to become respectable children. B has built a loving family and has the capability to provide both financially and emotionally to his partner and children. One day B looks in the mirror. The same day A looks in the mirror. B smiles in the mirror, happy with the person he's become, while A frowns, dreaming of what he could have become if he didn't waste his life away. It's almost as if they can see each other. This shows how one person could end up as two completely different people, solely based on the choices they made. It doesn't matter what genetics you have, how bad your childhood was, or whether you have money right now. When there's a will, there's a way. But let me tell you something, my friend. You don't have to live a life of misery. You don't have to let your fears keep you from achieving your dream life. You don't have to give in to your lizard brain's desires. You don't have to allow yourself to settle for mediocrity. And how you can do this? Well, let's get right into it. Now, I want you to listen to me very carefully. You might be thinking, how is it even possible to live a life with so much success? To be disciplined every single day? Well, there's two things you must keep in mind. First, you must realize you won't be disciplined all the time. Sometimes you'll find yourself wasting time or occupied with obligations. But even with these setbacks, don't give up. As time goes by, I can guarantee you that your motivation to work on your goals will only go up. For example, I used to hate going on runs as I found them extremely hard and painful. I tried my best to ignore my lizard brain. Unfortunately, from time to time, my lizard brain got the best of me, and I'd skip my run. But these setbacks were only prevalent during the initial stage, where I was only a few months into running. But fast forward to today. I just ran my first 10k yesterday. I literally wanted to quit at the 4th kilometer, but I pushed. You wanna know why? Because over time, your brain gets sick of your excuses. I was angry at myself that I kept prioritizing my comfort over my goals. I've always had this dream that one day when I'm successful, I'll go on daily runs during sunrise in a foreign city. And if I continue this attitude of skipping my runs, I'd never achieve that goal. No one's gonna give you the money you want. No one's gonna give you the partner you want. No one's gonna give you the athletic physique you want. No one's gonna hang out with you if you're a loser. The only person that can make that happen is you. Develop a sense of anger for yourself every single time you listen to your lizard brain. And I promise you, over time you get sick of the excuses. Your willpower trumps your excuses. And you finally become not just disciplined, but motivated to do these tasks. Because you know exactly what's going to happen if you don't do these tasks. And secondly, you must keep a timeline in mind. Suppose you start this journey at 16. By the time you're 30, that would have been 14 years. I want you to imagine 14 years of hard work. 14 years of consistently hitting the gym, eating good food, working on your side business, and studying hard. 14 years of refining your social skills, style, and spending time with your family. It's a 100% success rate. Because trust me, no one who has spent the last 14 years improving every possible sector of their life and ignoring their desires has not been blessed with all the things they want in life. Go watch any podcast, video, or quote with a successful person. They all mention the same things. They sacrificed and they believed in themselves, even on the days when they felt like they were making no progress. They ignored all the criticism and kept their chin up, and eventually they got everything they wanted in life. So what I want you to do is just two things. One, I want you to write down a plan for the next 10 years or so. Write down every single goal you wish to achieve. Break that goal down into steps that you can implement, and then review those goals daily, affirming yourself that you will one day achieve everything on that list. I don't want you to say to yourself that you want these things in life. I want you to say, I refuse to not have these things in my life. Don't even allow giving up to be an option. Make it such that you have no choice but to achieve these goals. Because seriously, what's the alternative? You want the life of a life of mediocrity? Being a loser forever? And let me tell you something. What I've described for A is not even close to how bad your life could truly get. So I want you to think carefully about the choice you make, A or B. Second, I want you to plan your calendar accordingly. Let's say your goal is to get a high-paying job in the IT sector and you're currently in school. Allocate a certain amount of time in the day to studying, researching, whatever it may be, as long as it's bringing you closer towards that goal. Do this for every single one of your goals. And if you follow it for the next 10 years or so, I guarantee by the time you're 30 or even sooner, you'll be living the life of your dreams. With everything you could have ever have wanted. Yes, it's hard, you have to sacrifice a lot, but you also have a lot to gain. To put this in simple terms, the more you put in, the more you get out. Don't expect this to come easy. There's a reason why only the top 10% of people in the entire world are successful. If it was easy, everyone would have it. But let me tell you something interesting. Some of you will watch this video and click off immediately. Some of you will watch this video motivated, but never do anything about it. And some. And by some, I mean a very few portions of people watching this video will actually implement the steps I've mentioned. These people want to be successful in life and will do whatever it takes to get it. If you don't want to focus on spending these vital years working hard on yourself, well, that's your choice. But remember that there are people out there who are just as tired as you, if not more tired, to work on their goals, but doing it anyways. So even if you're tired, unmotivated, scared, lazy, whatever it may be, I have full confidence in you that you can achieve everything you want in life, so long as you understand it's a long journey with a plethora of discomfort, but an unimaginable prize at the finish line. If you wish to embark on this journey, make sure to like and subscribe, as I have a substantial amount of content planned for you in the near future. But as for now, take the first step towards improving your life by checking out this video on how you can improve your sleep.